So a fantastic new record, Hot Thoughts. First time on Matador since the debut album.
Right.
How does that's like come full circle? How does that feel?
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird to be in meetings with those guys again. I mean, I love those guys, and we always had a good relationship with them. One of the presidents of Matador lives in Austin, so we'd see him constantly. But yeah, it was just a thing where, you know, every time we make a record, we finish it, and then we sell it to someone. We license it. And there were a few people that wanted it this time, and they were one of them, and they made a very compelling argument.
Well, and it's kind of like going home.
Yeah.
Now,
we love those guys. Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you were signed by Matador from playing a non-sanctioned South by Southwest showcase.
Yeah. You did your research. Yeah, we were playing it was an anti-South by Southwest show. We tried to get into South by Southwest. It was maybe our first year in existence as a band. We did not get in, so we played the anti-South by Southwest show, and
it worked.
It was at a drag queen bar, a tiny drag queen bar that was next to Emo's, where Johnny Cash and Beck were playing, and one of the guys from Matador. I'm not sure if he was trying to get in. Anyway, he ended up at our show.
Right.
Yeah.
But it worked out for everyone.
Yeah, it worked out.
So you've had some personnel changes in the band since the last record. How has that affected the writing process at all with Eric leaving?
With him gone? Yeah. Frankly, no.
Okay.
Did it affect the process? No.
No?
No, I mean,
Does it change the chemistry, the makeup of, a
little bit.
How you guys play on stage?
Yeah, we have a new guy, and I don't know, what can I say?
He's a real ripper.
Everything's good. We're still buddies with Eric. He's playing with Hamilton Lighthouser now.
All right, yeah.
And which is one of my favorite songwriters, favorite vocalists, and so it's good. We've played some shows with them, and things are good.
You started writing this new record in Melbourne, in Australia.
That's right.
Why Australia? Why so far away from Austin?
I had a month off, and we were going to be playing some shows in Australia maybe at the beginning of February. So I had all of January off, so I just went. I had a free flight, essentially, and so I just went a month early and just hung out. I don't know, sometimes it helps me to go somewhere where I don't know a lot of people in order to get focused, to start writing.
You just kind of get lost in the environment?
Yeah, and then really can focus on doing because getting back involved with songwriting after you don't do it for a while, you need a little time to get into it.
What is that process like for you? What do you do? I mean, do you sit down with a guitar? Do you sit down with a...
Yeah. Sometimes me and Alex just get together and play some music, and then I'll sing on top of it later. Sometimes I'm just writing on guitar on myself. Usually it's the melody and chords that comes first.
Right. We've had some tragic passings in the past year and a half with Bowie, with Prince, Chris Cornell, now Chester. Does that weigh on you? Does that affect you at all to have these great people like Bowie and Prince no longer in our presence creating? Because I know that when you listen to some Spoon music, you can definitely hear some Prince influences and some Bowie and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean you could probably pick those two in specific out of every record we've made. There'd be a thing or two that leads back to them. So yeah, they've been massive influences on me and everyone in the band. And yeah, I mean, we were working in the studio the day that Prince died.
Wow.
And I just showed up. Everybody had just found out. I showed up. These guys were at the studio. You were sitting outside on the little patio thing. Yeah. And I just walked up and I was just like...
Did you do any work that day?
We talked about doing some work that day, and then it didn't happen.
Yeah, you're just not in the right mindset to do it then.